Well, over the past 14 months, the city of Lorain has been giving $10 gift cards to residents who received their COVID vaccine or showed proof of vaccination.
Well, instead, Lorain finds itself in the middle of a gift card controversy. Some people who received those cards are finding out they aren't even worth face value.
They're quite upset, and they want to know why this was given out, why it was being touted as being worth $10 when it's not worth $10.
So the city of Lorain used federal pandemic funding to create more than 5,100 $10 gift cards.
Here's the problem. The bank that issued those cards is subtracting value from any card not redeemed within 1 year. So angry Lorain residents called News 5 investigator Joe Paganakis. Joe's in the newsroom for us tonight, trying to figure out where those pandemic funds are going.
Rob Courtney, the city of Lorain admits it didn't vet its contract with MetaBank for the gift cards properly. The city says according to that contract, MetaBank is allowed to take value from those cards after 1 year. And so now Lorain is faced with losing thousands in pandemic dollars and is now asking MetaBank for some relief.
Very appalling. Especially embarrassing when other people would be at stores.
Lorain resident Leighann Arroyo says she was stunned to learn two $10 gift cards she was given at the city's Labor Day festival were worth less than half their stated value, and that dozens of other residents issued the cards by the city of Lorain as a reward for proof of vaccination or getting the shot are discovering the same disappointment.
Very important. People rely on this. $10 can go either for a dinner that night with people that may not have had food stamps or gas in the car to get to the doctor's appointments.
One is worth $7.51, and then I have two that are worth $4.10.
Lorain Councilwoman at Large Mary Springowski confirmed the city paid nearly $60,000 in federal pandemic funds to MetaBank National Association to process more than 5,100 $10 gift cards in July of 2021, paying MetaBank more than $8,000 in processing fees. That council wasn't aware the agreement with MetaBank included a loss in value in the cards if not redeemed within 1 year.
There's a $2.95 inactivity fee, and that's what's eating this up. Where is this money going? Because there's also something that says the funds do not expire.
Springowski says the situation has raised many unanswered questions.
How many cards have been given out at various times for the lesser amount, and how many are still left? That money has just like evaporated.
We're trying to not lose any more value on these cards.
Lorain Mayor Jack Bradley told News 5 1,200 gift cards have still not been distributed and are losing value. Bradley says the agreement with MetaBank was incorrectly signed by members of the city building and housing department without being vetted by the city law department, and that he was unaware of the agreement to take value from the cards until several weeks ago. Bradley says he's now using the Lorain Law Department to hopefully negotiate some relief in giving back at least some of the lost pandemic funds, even though Bradley admits MetaBank is under no legal obligation to do so.
It's just good customer relations. So I'm hoping that MetaBank, through the efforts of the law department, does the right thing and realize that the contract was not properly vetted.
It's a situation that has residents like Leighann Arroyo hoping Lorain will take better care in administrating some $32 million in American Rescue Plan funds it will soon be distributing.
City officials need to do a better job at reading the fine print and getting in contact with the companies and getting the truth, instead of telling everybody that there was money on here when there fully wasn't.
And MetaBank responded to our story less than 2 hours ago saying, quote, while it's our policy not to discuss the details of our agreements, we are actively investigating this matter. The results of our investigation will be communicated directly with the city. And of course, Courtney, News 5 will continue to follow up on this developing story.
Joe, what a story. We are so glad to have you back. Wow, thank you. Now, if there's something you think the News 5 investigators should look into, just email investigator tips at wews.com.